From centuries-old training techniques to unparalleled mental and physical powers, Shaolin Masters are legendary figures whose skills remain unmatched. Throughout history, Shaolin Masters have been known for their extraordinary abilities in martial arts, meditation, and spiritual enlightenment. Their brutal training methods passed down through generations have made their bodies and minds perfect, making them formidable opponents in any arena. Here are 15 reasons why no one can beat a Shaolin Master. Number 15. Iron Head. The Iron Head technique is a practice in Shaolin Kung Fu, a martial art recognized for its extreme physical and mental training. This treatment includes wrapping the head in layers of soft cloth, typically silk, and repeatedly beating it against a wall. This workout aims to toughen the skull, particularly the forehead and rear of the head, while also strengthening the skin, muscles, and bones. Students start this technique slowly to avoid brain injury, gradually increasing the severity and frequency of the hits as they move through their training. Initially, they cover their heads in several layers of silk to ensure a soft impact. Following each exercise, the fabric absorbs some of the force, reducing the likelihood of injury. As the learner progresses, they gradually remove layers of fabric every 100 days to represent growth and improved resilience. Once they have shed all layers, they move on to the next round of training, which entails more harsh procedures. Without the protection of silk, students begin to strike their bare heads against stone walls, gradually toughening their skulls through repeated assault. In addition to skull pounding, trainees supplement their training regimen with a variety of exercises aimed at strengthening different areas of the head. They may knock their skulls together, sleep in headstand positions, or try to crumple stone slabs with their heads. These actions change the skull's bones over time, increasing their density and resilience. The internal component of these activities is as important. Shaolin's philosophy emphasizes the growth of internal force, or qi, as a counterbalance to external physical strength. Without a strong qi to harmonize with the external force, the required effects may not be obtained. Shaolin practitioners show off their mastery of the Iron Head method with feats of strength and endurance. They may smash twigs, bricks, or even iron and steel bars on their heads to demonstrate the extraordinary toughness they have gained over years of dedicated practice. While the Iron Head technique may appear severe, it mirrors Shaolin Kung Fu's hard training routine, which emphasizes discipline and endurance. Through repeated impact, methodical advancement, and internal growth, pupils progressively convert their heads into formidable weapons capable of withstanding enormous force. Number 14. Nail Plucking. Shaolin monks are known for their tremendous physical abilities, and one of the most severe examples of their power is their grip training routine. This exercise entails ripping rusty nails out of wooden boards, which requires their fingers to acquire incredible power and resilience. The method starts with a wooden board with 108 nails driven firmly into its surface. To remove these nails, students must use their thumb, middle, and pointer fingers. However, the presence of rust on the nails complicates matters by causing the skin to blister and split, making the nails more difficult to grip. Despite their agony, pupils persevere until they have successfully removed all 108 nails from the board. Following this initial step, monks focus on strengthening their ring and pinky fingers. This progression displays Shaolin training's thorough approach to developing finger strength. The ultimate test of their grip power is the removal of 1,000 firmly lodged nails from a wooden board. This difficult challenge tests their finger dexterity and endurance. Mastery of this challenge indicates a degree of finger strength that is nearly unprecedented. The relevance of rigorous training goes beyond just physical strength. Shaolin monks are taught to be keenly aware of their bodies, especially the complicated network of nerves and pressure points. As a result, their remarkable grip strength allows them to precisely target vulnerable and sensitive parts of an opponent's body, as well as securely grab objects. This training progresses methodically and rigorously. Students begin with simple tasks like removing nails with 3 fingers and progress to utilizing fewer fingers, increasing the level of difficulty. As their skills improve, the nails are pushed deeper into the wood and rust is introduced to add to the difficulty. Advanced practitioners may even try to remove rusted nails with only 1 or 2 fingers. which requires tremendous strength and discipline. This amount of finger strength allows them to exert enormous power, capable of depressing the wood itself and extracting the nails. Number 13. One finger of Chan. Imagine having the ability to vanquish opponents without physically touching them. That is the mystery behind the one finger of Chan method, credited to Master Shi Heizi of the Southern Shaolin School. This ancient martial system, rooted in Shaolin tradition, is reported to have been refined over 40 years of rigorous training and meditation. At its core, the method is based on the practitioner's ability to direct their inner force into a precise and concentrated stroke. Shi Heizi's voyage began modestly, with him jabbing a weight suspended from a tree and gradually increasing the distance until he could move it without physical contact. This triumph of thought over matter paved the way for his mastery of the technique. As Shi Heizi's training advanced, he learned to extinguish candles from a distance using his index finger. Starting with a slight flicker, he eventually developed the capacity to extinguish flames from more than 11 feet away. This display of control over elemental forces demonstrated the breadth of his ability and discipline. What distinguishes the one finger of Chan is not just its physical strength, but also its purported capacity to cause internal injury to opponents. Legends talk of Shi Heizi's unrivaled combat abilities, with opponents unable to withstand the terrible impacts of his finger strike. The technique is supposed to interrupt the body's energy flow, producing vascular spasms and preventing blood circulation, all while leaving no apparent wounds. Shi Heizi was unbeaten on his trips to Shaolin monasteries across China, cementing his reputation as a martial arts master. His amazing powers elicited awe and veneration from both comrades and opponents, establishing his place in Shaolin history. While some may doubt the possibility of such astounding accomplishments, the fascination of the one finger of Chan remains as a symbol of human potential pushed to its limits. Whether taken as mythology or true martial powers, the technique continues to fascinate minds and inspire people who hear its story. Number 12. Diamond Finger. Shaolin Kung Fu trainees begin their journey to develop their fingers at a young age, starting with the basic act of prodding trees and wooden planks. As they grow in their training, they begin to practice powerful blows, seeking to develop bursts of strength in each finger on both hands. This foundational instruction prepares you to master advanced techniques like the well-known diamond finger technique. The diamond finger technique, a type of severe qigong, aims to strengthen the index fingers through a sequence of strenuous movements. These workouts include removing rusted nails, pounding trees to create holes in the bark with a single stroke, and striking stones until they fold beneath the force. Consistent practice helps practitioners build not only physical strength, but also mental discipline and concentration. In combat circumstances, knowledge of the diamond finger skill gives practitioners a significant advantage. They can unleash lethal blows with just one finger, puncturing an opponent's chest and injuring them internally. This level of precision and force demonstrates the vast depth of Shaolin martial arts. The late Shaolin monk Hai Deng is one of the most legendary characters associated with the diamond finger method. Hai Deng, known for his outstanding skill and expertise, wowed audiences with his incredible feats of power and balance. As a young man, he surprised Chicago audiences by completing a one-finger handstand, demonstrating his unrivaled talent and commitment to his trade. Perhaps even more surprising was Hai Deng's performance of the identical feat over 50 years later, at the extraordinary age of 90. His steady calm and attention during this performance demonstrated the deep link between mind, body, and spirit fostered by Shaolin training. While the one-finger handstand remains an uncommon feat, Hai Deng's legacy has inspired generations of Shaolin practitioners. His significant impact on the martial arts world demonstrates the enduring force of discipline, determination, and dedication. As students continue to train and push the limits of their ability, they honor the heritage of masters such as Hai Deng, ensuring that Shaolin Kung Fu's spirit continues on for future generations. Number 11. Iron Bull. Shaolin Kung Fu trainees go through intense training to strengthen their bellies, known as the Iron Bull technique. It starts with regular scraping of the stomach with fingers, palms, and eventually blades, which hardens the skin. As the skin toughens, pupils advance to taking strong strikes to their core area, first with wooden hammers and then moving on to iron. In higher phases, pupils display their resilience by remaining motionless, as other students deliver full-force hits to their stomachs with iron hammers. This rigorous workout attempts to strengthen the abdomen and improve its ability to withstand forceful hits. The knocking a bell technique, which requires pupils to withstand assaults from log-battering rams weighing hundreds of kilograms, is the pinnacle of their training. Masters of the Iron Bull style are thought to be extremely resilient and able to withstand attacks, cuts, slashes, and even stomach stabs without harm. This degree of skill represents the tremendous discipline and dedication developed via Shaolin Kung Fu training. Number 10. Striking with the foot. Shaolin Kung Fu trainees go through a unique and hard training program geared at toughening their feet by kicking rocks. This foundational training begins with pupils kicking small rocks barefoot during their daily morning and evening walks. While initially similar to the sensation of continually stubbing one's toes, this technique eventually develops the muscles in the feet over time. As their muscles develop and their tolerance grows, kids proceed to kick larger pebbles, progressively increasing both the force and distance of each kick. Following the Shaolin idea of from the simple to the difficult, pupils progress to striking boulders and kicking huge stones to even larger distances. This evolution not only develops their feet, but also improves their balance, coordination, and general martial arts ability. The goal of learning Zhu Gong is threefold. For starters, it seeks to improve foot strength and resilience, such that kicking a pillow feels like kicking a mountain. Second, in combat circumstances, practitioners use this method to unleash devastating kicks that can shatter an opponent's equilibrium or cause catastrophic injury. In Shaolin's philosophy, there is a deep awareness that mastering even the most basic deeds can result in exponentially strong outcomes. The evolution from kicking small rocks to larger stones demonstrates the transformational potential of sustained and dedicated practice. While the physical advantages of Zhu Gong are obvious, its practical applicability in battle scenarios is also crucial. According to Shaolin scriptures, the strength and distance gained in training can directly translate into the efficiency of kicks in fighting. A well-placed kick, especially at susceptible places like the lower body or head, can render an opponent unconscious with astonishing efficiency. Through hard training and unrelenting discipline, Shaolin students convert their feet into fearsome weapons capable of delivering powerful and precise strikes. The journey from kicking pebbles to mastering Zhu Gongs exemplifies the essence of Shaolin martial arts: devotion, tenacity, and an unwavering quest for perfection.
6, 7, 8. Moving to the next joint, elbows.
Number 9. Wrapping around a tree. In the world of Shaolin monks, even trees become training partners in the quest for physical and mental strength. The exercise of dragging trees, called tree pulling, is a vital practice that strengthens the arms, chest, and stomach muscles while nurturing what Shaolins refer to as the flows of the inner force. This hard training begins with young Shaolin pupils selecting a tree and wrapping their arms around it, attempting to pull it from the ground. Initially, success is rare, as the pupil's young age and developing strength make the endeavor extremely difficult. However, with steadfast focus and everyday practice, development begins to show after the first year of training. As the muscles in the arms, chest, and stomach grow, students steadily increase the intensity of their efforts. Eventually, they learn to shake the tree's trunk, causing leaves to fall, a physical symbol of development and growing power. But this is only the beginning. Shaolin disciples continue to do tree pulling throughout their lives, using continual power to progressively loosen the tree's roots. Mastering this approach produces astounding outcomes. Advanced practitioners have been known to uproot fully grown trees by lifting their entire weight with both arms, demonstrating the extraordinary power and tenacity developed over years of diligent training. In combat circumstances, the advantages of tree pulling become clear. Shaolin warriors, equipped with incredible power honed through tree-pulling exercises, may cause severe and even deadly injuries to their opponents. Clasping their opponents with both arms, they use their tree-hardened muscles to overpower and incapacitate them. The discipline of tree-pulling symbolizes the core of Shaolin philosophy, in which simplicity and perseverance yield astonishing results. From lifting trees to perfecting combat tactics, a Shaolin monk's journey is one of constant physical and spiritual growth as they attempt to embody the concepts of strength, resilience, and mastery. Number 8. Diet. Shaolin monks adopt a strictly vegetarian diet known as the Shaolin Temple diet, which is based on both health and Buddhist principles. This diet not only promotes physical well-being, but also upholds spiritual beliefs. Their breakfast usually consists of plain beans, which provide a healthful start to the day. Lunch focuses on raw veggies and avoids spices to reduce emotional stress. For dinner, they eat noodles and toast made from whole wheat or gluten-free flour. Portion sizes are modest, with a focus on sustenance rather than overconsumption. Each monk's nutritional intake varies according to individual demands and temple guidelines, but the underlying principle remains balance and health improvement. This dietary practice is about more than just keeping the body healthy. It is also about developing mindfulness and discipline. Shaolin monks avoid meat and spices to harmonize their physical food with their spiritual quest, promoting harmony within themselves and with the world around them. Furthermore, the Shaolin Temple diet is thought to defend against a variety of ailments, including heart disease and cancer. Its all-encompassing approach to nutrition reflects the monk's desire to live in peace with nature and promote general well-being. The Shaolin Temple diet represents the interdependence of the mind, body, and spirit. It is a staple of the monk's lifestyle, supporting their intense physical training and forging a stronger commitment to their Buddhist beliefs. Shaolin monks demonstrate their dedication to overall health and spiritual development by practicing mindful eating and adhering to dietary standards. Number 7. Pillar squat. The pillar squat is a fundamental exercise in the Shaolin monk's training regimen, emphasizing leg and core strength as well as balance. This unique technique entails standing on 2 pillars, 1 foot on each while squatting. A sharp bamboo stick is placed underneath them to provide a sense of challenge and focus. Monks squat and hold bowls of water in each hand, one balanced atop their heads. As their training advances, the water basins are replaced with oil lights, which makes the activity more challenging. Masters of this technique may perform incredible feats of balance and endurance, remaining stationary in the pillar squat position for periods of up to 2 hours. This needs not just physical strength, but also mental toughness and concentration. The pillar squat is more than just a physical exercise. It is also a conscious and disciplined practice. Monks must practice great focus in order to maintain their balance and keep water bowls and oil lights from spilling. Furthermore, the implications of falling during this workout are serious. A wooden spike is positioned right beneath the monk, providing a reminder of the stakes and emphasizing the importance of steadfast focus and control. Despite the difficulty and risks, Shaolin monks see the pillar squat as a crucial part of their training. It embodies the characteristics of tenacity, resilience, and mastery that are important to their martial arts training and spiritual development. Monks develop inner serenity and harmony as well as physical strength through constant practice and dedication. The pillar squat shows Shaolin practitioners' comprehensive approach to physical and spiritual development, emphasizing the connection between mind, body, and spirit. Number 6. Iron shirt. In the world of Shaolin martial arts, practitioners use a unique defense technique known as iron shirt, or Taibu Shan Gong, which is supposed to make them extremely resistant to massive strikes. This ancient discipline uses the body's internal energy to deflect and reduce damage during combat. Practitioners strive to absorb and withstand strikes more effectively by combining specialized techniques, power positions, and mental focus. The iron shirt training regimen is intense and demanding. Monks perform exercises in which they lie flat across wooden stumps with big pieces of granite on top of them. Furthermore, some monks improve their training by applying specific herbal mixes to the areas being exercised. These mixes, which contain up to 25 different chemicals, promote blood flow, strengthen bones, and relax muscles, thereby increasing their resistance. Iron Shirt is one of the Shaolin Temple's 72 arts that focuses on toughening the body to withstand physical blows. Practitioners believe that by directing qi to certain portions of the body, they can improve their structural strength, allowing them to endure strikes and blows better. In the Shaolin version of Iron Shirt, practitioners perform a variety of exercises, such as resting on stumps or supporting granite tablets on their chests. These activities are intended to toughen the body and improve its ability to withstand contact, preparing practitioners for the rigors of fight. While the exercise may appear difficult and uncomfortable, Shaolin monks recognize the value of suffering acute discomfort for long-term advantages. Iron Shirt training focuses not just on physical toughness, but also on developing inner resilience and mental fortitude, all of which are crucial attributes for martial artists seeking mastery. Through dedicated practice and unshakable discipline, Iron Shirt practitioners aspire to embody the Shaolin tradition's qualities of strength, endurance, and indomitable spirit. A brief pause to bring you our subscribers' pick. There is a famous tale that revolves around the encounter between a Shaolin monk named Ji Shan and a wrestler during the Ming Dynasty in China. According to the legend, the wrestler, known for his immense strength and grappling skills, challenged the Shaolin Temple, boasting that no monk could defeat him in combat. Ji Shan, a skilled martial artist and devout monk, accepted the challenge on behalf of the temple. The duel took place in front of a large audience, with the wrestler confident of victory due to his size and wrestling expertise. However, Ji Shan relied on his agility, speed, and precise striking techniques, avoiding the wrestler's powerful holds while delivering precise strikes to vulnerable points on his opponent's body. In the end, despite the wrestler's formidable strength, Ji Shan's mastery of martial arts and internal energy proved superior, and he emerged victorious, demonstrating the effectiveness of Shaolin Kung Fu, even against larger opponents. Do you believe a Shaolin monk could take on a modern-day trainer-fighter? Let us know in the comments below. Number 5. Walking on water. Shaolin monks go through a grueling training regimen known as Jin Shen Shu to learn the skill of light body, which allows them to achieve virtually absolute weightlessness and do astonishing feats. This ancient practice begins with a big clay bowl filled with water, and new pupils are instructed to walk around the rim while carrying a weighted backpack. As the months pass, the water in the bowl progressively drains, and greater weight is placed on the backpack, testing the monk's balance and control. After mastering the bowl, the training moves on to using a wicker basket with additional weights added to the backpack. Monk Shi Liliang, a master of this method, displayed his abilities in 2014 by racing over 400 feet across the water using just thin wooden planks. The skill of light body is strongly rooted in Shaolin history and mythology, with references to people of enormous weight resting on branches like butterflies or gliding like sparrows. Despite its mythological aspect, this technique is very genuine and needs practitioners to be extremely dedicated and disciplined. Advanced training methods include walking across the grass without disturbing it, demonstrating the monk's ability to tread lightly and precisely. Additional skills are passed down verbally over generations, preserving Shaolin's ancient understanding. The route to achieving the skill of light body involves not only physical strength, but also mental focus, agility, and resilience. Shaolin monks aspire to exceed the limits of the human body and do feats beyond imagination via persistent effort and unflinching devotion. This exercise shows the Shaolin martial arts tradition's deep connection between mind, body, and spirit, capturing the essence of discipline, perseverance, and enlightenment. Number 4. Climbing walls. Shaolin monks possess extraordinary skills like walking up a wall, allowing them to scale vertical surfaces effortlessly. To achieve this, they train extensively to enhance their vertical leap, often wearing iron weights on their limbs while running toward a wall. By mastering precise foot placement and gradually increasing weight, they develop the strength and agility necessary to ascend walls with apparent ease. Once accustomed to the added weight, they can scale walls effortlessly, almost appearing to defy gravity. Another elusive skill is lizard climbs the wall, where monks maneuver around walls using only their elbows. This skill requires mastery, with only a few monks achieving it out of every 100. Practitioners press their backs against the wall and squeeze their elbows down to raise their bodies off the floor and fix them in position. With practice, they can shuffle around the wall using only the force of their elbows, resembling the movements of a lizard. While no documented instances of this skill exist, its mention in Shaolin texts adds to its mystique. Number 3. The skill of a golden cicada. Shaolin monks practice the skill of a golden cicada to demonstrate their profound passion and unshakable commitment to their martial arts legacy. This ancient practice, albeit uncommon and harsh by modern standards, displays the depth of physical and mental fortitude developed by its practitioners. At its core, the skill of a golden cicada entails conditioning the body to withstand repeated hits to the groin, which is infamous for its sensitivity to pain. While the notion may appear overwhelming, Shaolin monks approach this practice with a deep knowledge of its value. Far from being solely a test of endurance, this practice is regarded as a path to enlightenment and a means of gaining control over one's physical energy. This ability requires extensive and varied training. It starts with a deep meditation to prepare the mind for the discomfort and hardships that await. Monks create inner serenity and resilience via focused breathing and mental discipline, creating the groundwork for the strenuous physical training that will follow. Students move through a progressive escalation of physical stimuli, beginning with gentle taps to the groin and gradually increasing the force of the strikes. This gradual desensitization strengthens the body and prepares it for more strenuous forms of training. Advanced practitioners of the skill of a golden cicada expose themselves to progressively brutal tactics, such as rolling pins, punches, kicks, and even hits from weapons aimed at the groin. Some monks go to unusual measures, such as tying ropes around their testicles and dragging huge stone weights across fields to strengthen their resolve. Despite the physical agony and pain that comes with this training, Shaolin monks approach it with unflinching determination and discipline. They see each difficulty as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement, pushing themselves beyond imagined limits to gain control of their bodies and thoughts. Monks minimize the harm suffered during training by practicing rigorous mending and massage therapy, putting their physical well-being first. Furthermore, they recognize that the mental fortitude gained through this exercise is equally important in overcoming worry and achieving inner peace in the face of adversity. The skill of a golden cicada symbolizes the core of Shaolin martial arts, a profound synthesis of physical power, mental resilience, and spiritual enlightenment. Number 2. Extraordinary somersaults. Imagine falling face first onto a hard stone floor without even flinching. Picture somersaulting in midair, contorting your spine like a gymnast. These are just some of the moves in a series of tricky, evasive, and tactical tumbles, known as the 18 somersaults. Mastering these maneuvers is just the beginning. Once a practitioner conquers the basics, they move on to 64 more advanced and perilous tumbling techniques. The goal? To become a grandmaster who can perform countless somersaults in countless ways. But it's not just about showing off. This training strengthens more than just your agility. It toughens up your whole body, your skin, your bones, your muscles, all become stronger. It's like a comprehensive workout routine that enhances your physical resilience in every way imaginable. It may seem like a daring circus act, but these somersaults are a serious martial arts practice, deeply rooted in tradition and aimed at honing both physical prowess and mental fortitude. Number 1. Inner strength. The daily routine of Shaolin monks involves a blend of physical exercises, meditation, and strict dietary habits, all aimed at honing their mind and body to unprecedented levels of resilience. Each day begins with a series of exercises tailored to build physical strength and stamina. These routines often include running, martial arts practice, meditation, and specialized breathing techniques. Through consistent practice, Shaolin monks develop not only robust physical capabilities, but also mental fortitude. Their training regimen is designed to push their limits, both physically and mentally. Shaolin monks endure long hours of intense physical activity, challenging their bodies to perform at peak levels. Moreover, they follow a strict diet and sleep schedule, further reinforcing their disciplined lifestyle. Beyond the physical realm, Shaolin monks cultivate remarkable mental toughness. They learn to maintain a calm and focused mindset, even in the face of adversity or chaos. This unwavering concentration allows them to perform feats that appear impossible to others. Shaolin monks embody the philosophy of self-belief and resilience. Their inner strength is a product of their deep-seated confidence in their abilities and their commitment to overcoming obstacles. They serve as an inspiring example for individuals facing challenges in their own lives, reminding them of the power of perseverance and determination. Shaolin monks exemplify the harmonious balance between physical prowess and inner strength. Through their disciplined lifestyle and unwavering commitment to their training, they demonstrate the limitless potential of the human spirit. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.